Let's take a look at some of the highlights of the first two sets.
Here you see Kanani Danielson, who's really been working on her serve. Helps to set up the block here for Shantio Satele, but Kanani Danielson pretty much does it all for the University of Hawaii, not only from the service line, but also with blocks like this. Also just showing her high level of volleyball IQ. We talked about this earlier. She knows that there's a double block and just tips it over. The three-time Hawaii State Player of the Year, really playing a large role for Hawaii. And for another player is Elizabeth Ka'aihui, one of the best defenders Hawaii has seen in recent memory. Ka'aihui just a vacuum cleaner in the backcourt with some spectacular digs. Easy to see why a lot will be. Ka'aihui does a great job of digging balls, but she's also just an emotional and vocal leader for this team, and they're certainly going to miss the presence of Elizabeth Ka'aihui next year. Just a great all-around player, and see her exhorting her teammates. Just a great player for the University of Hawaii in more areas than just volleyball.
Coming up at the end of this match, a player from each team will be selected as the most valuable players. The most valuable player award is sponsored by Bank of Hawaii. So the first attempt at getting the ball over by Hartung, not good. Boise State leads 1-0, and Remy will serve as we start off the third set. Dug up by Ka'aihui. Mafua step out, Hewitt, and that ball goes off Whitney.
Another great hit by Brittany Hewitt down the line. Hawaii moving to a different lineup here. Hartung playing in the back row. Will be playing at the outside hitter position. And we also see Forsythe rotating in for Hartung's old position at the second middle.
Well, they hit over by Harden. And that goes off Satele trying to help out with Mafua. Couldn't get to the ball. 2-1, Boise State here in the third. Six days ago, Boise State gave Hawaii a closer match, much closer. 25-13, 25-23, and then 25-20. Hawaii won in three, but tonight they have just dominated 25-15, 25-13. We are tied at 2. Mafua will serve. Dug up by Remy. Nesselhoff goes to Jones. There's that straight cross-court set that we saw them practicing before the match tonight.
And again, if they're in system, they can run this with a good pass. They beat the Hawaii blockers here, a split block. She goes outside Satele, but she could have gone cross-court as well.
3 serving 2. Jones to serve. A ball dug up and hit over by Danielson. Danielson with another kill. Good dig that time by Emily Hartung.
And it just proves to show the diversity of this young lady, Emily Hartung. Middles traditionally don't play in the back row. Hartung passed that ball perfectly as she's now in the outside hitter position.
Danielson serving, dug up by Remy. Nesselhoff, that ball is pushed over by Young. Satele, right down the line. Playing near the line that time was Remy. That ball went between Remy and the line. What a shot.
Satele's really come alive in the WAC play as shows this line shot. The only girl in a slew of athletic boys in the family, showing she can keep up with her brothers.
Danielson serving. Mini joust at the net. Ball is hit over by Forsythe.
And Dave Shoji's got to be happy about that. One of the raps on Forsythe is that she's not very offensive, but right here, Mafua does a nice job of getting it right to Forsythe. She's able to split that double block.
5-3. Hawaii has assumed the lead. Ball is hit over by Fellows. That'll be returned. Good save by Danielson. Mafua double hands it across. Jones, Nesselhoff. Ball is hit by Fellows, and Fellows gets it down. Now, Fellows has not played, and tonight she did not start, but she has the potential to really improve this team. Speaking of Boise State, Young serving. Dug up by Hartung. Ball is hit over by Danielson. In the air it goes by Ham. That ball goes into the net for hits call.
And so Boise State is doing what we kind of talked about at the beginning, strategic serving. They recognize Hartung is in. They're serving her short balls, making her pass a little, but they have got to execute and not make errors like that last one in the net.
Here's Ka'aihui. Step out. That ball will be returned after the hit. Ball is pushed over by Hartung. Saved again by Danielson. Hartung is blocked. Elbow save by Ka'aihui. Still jousting. Ball comes back over by Hewitt. Outside it goes. And another save by Danielson. Hit by Hartung, but it goes cross court and out. When you have a long rally like that and everybody's involved, to hit it out, that's got to be embarrassing.
Well, she is a freshman. She's still learning. Again, switching to that outside position, having to adjust to the timing, which is not easy to do. But credit Hawaii with some tremendous save, both Danielson and Ka'aihui, providing a great rally for fans here at the Sancho Center.
Harden comes into the game now for Boise State. Ball is served by Nesselhoff, waiting near the net. Mafua outside, Hartung. Excellent pass, excellent set, excellent kill shot.
And that time Hartung made the adjustments, waited on her set, realizing that she's not a middle hitter, waited and hit that ball straight down the line.
Satele will serve. Dug up by Jones. Nesselhoff. That ball is hit over by Maughan. Danielson. Danielson hits it long. Point for Boise State. Hawaii leading by the slimmest of margins, 7-6 here in the third set. Serving will be Whitney. Dug up by Hartung. Gets it back from Mafua. Hartung again on the overpass, saved by Remy. Ball is hit over by Maughan. There's Hewitt, net violation. Net violation called on Boise State. Point for Hawaii. They lead by 2 here in the third set. Leah Stevens will come in to the game. Stevens, number 6. 6-foot freshman from Scottsdale, Arizona. Ball is pushed over. Good diving dig that time by Hartung. Satele two-hands it over. Advantage now Boise State. Ball is hit over by Maughan. Saved by Satele going out of bounds. Two-hand over by Ka'aihui. Cross court and not able to get to it was Stevens. So the misconnection there. It is 9-6. Hawaii all of a sudden leading by 3.
And sometimes running that fast offense can hurt you. That time there, Nesselhoff, the transfer from Washington State, sets that ball a little bit too wide. Unable to get it with Stevens.
Hartung serving, dug up by Remy. Nesselhoff. Ball is hit over by Harden, waiting for it. Mafua. Outside it goes to Danielson. Tries for the corner. That'll be returned. Back set goes to Harden. Hawaii does get it back across. Nesselhoff. Ball is hit over by Maughan. Step out. Hewitt. That's wide.
Hewitt was a little early in her approach that time, tried to hit that ball down the line. But Elizabeth Ka'aihui, again, keeping the ball in play and giving Hawaii chances in transition by just providing great defense.
Remy to serve. 7 serving 9. Ka'aihui, Mafua, Danielson. That comes back by Harden. And nobody helped out Satele. So Harden credited with the kill. 9-8, Hawaii leading by 1. Boyato will come into the game. Serving will be Remy. Gets it over, dug up by Ka'aihui. Mafua sets up Hewitt. Hewitt hits it off Remy for the point.
Little awkward hit for Brittany Hewitt. Traditionally, you go off of 1 foot that time. Timing was a little off, but Hewitt made the adjustment going off of 2 feet, almost hitting like a back 2, picks up her 9th kill.
Hewitt will serve. Forsythe comes into the front row for Hawaii. Hewitt serving. Nesselhoff. Ball is hit over by Harden. That goes off Hartung. Hawaii leading by 1 here in a much more competitive third set. Hawaii easily winning the first 2. Serving his hand. Step out. And that is Forsythe. Forsythe has looked good on those side slides, steps, whatever you call it.
Well, Alexis Forsythe is a great blocker, we know that, but she has to improve on her offense. And right there, showing a nice job going off of 1 foot. And Forsythe came up big last year in the regional semifinals against Illinois when Amber Kaufman was injured. So Forsythe does have the experience.
Ball hit over by Stevens. Saved by Danielson. Mafua goes to Hartung. Hartung behind the 3-meter line. Hits it out. It's 11-10. Back to a 1-point difference now in this third set.
I like the idea by Danny Mafua to try and get Hartung involved. You know, this is an opportunity for Hawaii to really work on some new wrinkles. That time, trying to run Hartung out of the back row. Hawaii's going to need plays like that in postseason play.
Serving will be Fiona Jones. Danielson overpass and finishing that up easily was Young.
Again, that's a strategic surge. When we talked about Danielson not moving her feet, got caught up short, actually diving for that pass, resulting in an overpass for Boise State.
And we are tied at 11. Serving is Jones. Dug up by Ka'aihui. Mafua. Outside Satele off the block. Goes across. Remy, the last chance to save it, couldn't do it. 12-11. Hawaii leading by 1.
Well, Satele gets this ball inside. The Word of Life graduate does a nice job of just hitting that ball inside the double block of Boise State.
Serving is Danielson. Jones. Nesselhoff. And that ball is hit over by Fellows. There's a big hit by Hartung. That'll be returned by Boise State. Joust at the net. And 4 hits are called. 4 hits called on Fellows. So Hawaii leading by 2. Danielson will go back to serve. Here in the third set. Danielson gets it in, dug up by Remy. Nesselhoff. Hitting the ball over his Fellows. Good save by Hawaii. And a double hit is called.
Well, we were talking about the tremendous things by Elizabeth Ka'aihui, but Kanani Danielson dug a ball that was coming straight for her chest and popped that ball straight up. Unfortunately, Ka'aihui called for the double hit.
12 serving 13. Serving is Young. Hartung. Boy, what a hit by Hartung.
And one of the things that helps with Forsythe being in the game is it allows Hartung to be at the outside and provide that much-needed offense at that second hitter, outside hitter position. So as long as Forsythe can continue to contribute, Hartung will also be effective on the outside.
Triple block was up, and Jones hit it into the net. He was intimidated. We're a little more than halfway through this third set. Hawaii leading by 3. Tonight's Outlook is sponsored by Subway. Eat fresh. Sunday, New Mexico State, the Aggies. Mike Jordan is the coach. On Monday, Louisiana Tech, the Lady Techsters come in. Then on Friday, Hawaii Pacific, the Sea Warriors will come into the Stan Sheriff Center from the Pac West Conference. And then on November 11th, the Fresno State Bulldogs. 15-12, Hawaii by 3. Ball comes over. Mafua positions herself. Ball is hit over by Hartung. Step out, saved by Danielson. Hewitt, two-handed chest pass by Satele, saved by Ka'aihui, pushed over by Hewitt. Nesselhoff, and the block by Satele.